JP Arencibia. I'm currently with the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm a catcher. I've played baseball since I can remember. Played since I was 3 years old. I played football, basketball, and baseball, but baseball was definitely my calling. I'm married for over a year to an amazing, beautiful Kimberly Perry. Some people may have heard of her, and that's about it. I got drafted 2007, and I got it to the big leagues at 2010, and then I was in the big leagues 2010 through 2014, and then got sent down for a little bit, started this year in the minor leagues, and then back up into the big leagues, and back up now. Honestly, it's been a blessing. Like this whole year, for me, my prayer has been just wherever I need to be, and I knew that, there was something there. I prayed every day for an even greater platform to be able to spread the word, and to know that at some point that was going to happen, and I believed it in my heart, and I'm very thankful. I think got up here and things got off to a good start, and that's not by chance. I think that's something that is I feel like God obviously controls all, and I think it's played a huge part in my success. Well, I mean, it's been able to make my life something I never thought it could be, as far as the selflessness, to not be centered in myself, and to not be worried about how I look or what things I need to be doing to be greater in life. It allowed me to understand that I'm not perfect, and for that reason, that's why I need Christ, is because I can't do this on my own. We all have our own battles, but to have that faith that's built on rock, and that can't be shaken, I feel like has been able to enable me to be able to go through different struggles in life, to be able to be an example in a time where people can look at things as a negative happening, and that for me, another thing, a prayer that I have before every game is that I hope and I pray that fans see Christ through me while I'm out on the field, and that's something that I always want to portray, and sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I may get upset up there, but it's something, again, this is why we're not perfect, and why, we have that foundation that ultimately gave us life. Well, Philippians 4, verse 5 and 6, where it says, be anxious in nothing, but pray in everything. I went through a lot of my life where I just put so much pressure on myself to be great, and was worried so much about, upsetting the fans or my teammates and different things. And then, I realized that I was playing for the wrong thing, and I was playing for, fame or money or whatever it could be. And it allowed me to just really let go of everything. And I remember praying those prayers at night and just feeling like if I had a ton of weight lifted off of me, because it was something for me that really hit home, because I would drive to the field and be anxious about what was going to go on that night. And through prayer and through trusting, and as my faith was able to grow, it was able to make a big impact in my life. Well, one is to not be scared. I mean, to be able to understand that you're not going to know things right off the bat. There's a Bible that has everything you need to know, and to be able to get in it and not to be ashamed if you don't understand what's being said, but just opening your heart. Because for me, I think when I first became a Christian, I was worried about if somebody asked me a question, how would I answer it? And if I didn't have all the information and different things like that. And I think, knowing Christ is not just knowing Scripture by heart, or knowing it's having a personal relationship. And somebody, for myself, who grew up with a single home, understanding that I did have a father, and I always had a father. I just wasn't able to communicate until I knew of Jesus Christ. And so I think it's more than just really learning and all these things. Obviously, I think it's the relationship and understanding that, man, we're not perfect, and there's so much that we're learning and still learning, and to never be ashamed. And it's just something that you have nothing to worry about. You have the #1 fan, father, person, you know, that just has ever walked the earth. If you guys have any more questions about Jesus or getting to know him, go to the website idolsaside.com.